Hello, welcome back. We'll be playing more STARDRIVE today. 4X game, but rather different, more like an RTS game now that I've come to terms with it. Let's take that one. Oh, there we go. So this game is in real time. It has similar 4X tropes, but it applies them to real time. But now that I've figured out the tutorial, which you can see me do without in a previous stream, now that I've done that, I have a little more of an understanding of what I need to do in order to succeed, and instead of starting all over, I've already started doing some improvements on my previous game, which I just superimpose on there. So what you would need is a bunch of transports here, and as you can see, they shoot off. I've colonized a few more planets, and they will bring goods to planets that are at the moment a bit weaker. And as you can see, that will allow them to gain food and production rates there. And we've just received a new technology that will allow us to make a new ship. So we'll look into that. I've been doing that as well, but it's a little tricky. So we might have to start over a few times. Wait. So these are your main weapons. Well, they could be your main weapons. And you'll need some power for this. And you'll also need some engines. Just need to look at the modifiers there on the right of the screen. Okay. But most importantly, you'll need to get some power over to your other appliances in order to make them work. Ordnance storage. No. And it'll just be a while. Nope, messed that up. So it can be rather tricky to connect everything without using a million power conduits, which will lower the amount of efficiency that you can put down. Of course, I could just use smaller power units. I think I may try and do that instead. So we'll put down some cannons and see if we can power these. There we go. Nuclear reactor. there. Oh, no, we can't power it through there. That's a shame. Maybe as such. Yes, we can. Good. So now it's got engines, powers, weapons. What we need now is probably some fuel. So this will store 500 more than regular 4 squared fuel cells. Now, we probably need some ordnance because this weapon needs ordnance in order to fire. Strange that there's an engine right there. Well, we can't do anything against that. Can't build any of that either, so we'll just have to see how we can maximize either our defense, which we probably don't want to do, and oh yes, we'll want more ordnance. So this one carries 125, while this one it gives you 25 advantage. Oh, that's kind of, it can get rather tricky to try and manage that. There we go. Now we'll need to put back our fuel cell. So that it's a little finicky. It could show you exactly where you need to put it, but apparently it goes on the top left side. Now, what kind of ordnance do we have? 150. That'll allow us to put some more PD cannons, which point defense weapons automatically engage incoming missiles and have bonus damage versus missile weapons. Unfortunately, they also need to be hooked onto something. There we go. And I think if we store one here, it won't have any power. Just checking. Oh, we checked the wrong thing. Yep. Okay, so there it can't have any power. We'll have to make do with something else. Let's see. Hit points, charge at warp, shield power. Probably want some shielding here. These are regular shields. They're not shield, a magnetic shield that could restore. There we go. Oh, we forgot the cockpit. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one because the cockpit needs to be powered as well. Crew. We probably want to take out one of these. There we go. No empty slots. Yes, yes. Okay, of course. Could put some more ordnance to be safe, but I think 170 will do it. Well, we'll just put one. And there we have almost 200 ordnance, which means we can fire a set of cannons before our cannons run out of ammo and we need to recharge. I'm not 100% certain it will be a good overlay. I kind of need to test that out in battle, but hopefully it won't do too bad. And otherwise, we can make a storage hold. Mm. We'll try and wrap this up as quickly as we can. Put another reactor there. And we need a cockpit. Cockpit there. Probably a fuel cell here. And then we just jam a whole bunch of ordnance on there. Oop. There we go. Now, we could make it completely unarmed, but perhaps that will be a little too dangerous. So we'll just give it a few cannons. A little more ordnance, and then we'll patch it up. Oh, we can't patch it up here. Are these all O slots? Yes. Well, that's a shame. Then we'll just put in more. What am I doing? More ordnance space. And that way you can have a resupply ship. At least the game said in the tutorials that's similar to how it works. I'm not entirely sure if that is how it works, but we'll see, I suppose. Maybe that'll be one of the options. We'll just test that out as well. Well, that's staying like that. So, now that we've got some new ship models, we can look right here and we'll have these. So, first we'll rush the production since we have a lot of production. We'll make some ordnance ships. And once that's completed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll make 10 of these. Perhaps rush one as well, since we have more than plenty production to go by. Other empires are still busy. So now the trick is... Oh. Well, I'm paused, that's the problem. There we go. Pause was also in the tutorial a very important tool. We need to make sure that we're not selecting the transports which are currently getting vital goods over to other planets, because if I'm correct, these planets are not making enough to make food for themselves. So if those transport ships were not available there, these colonies would quickly die out. There seems to be also not entirely certain how it... I usually do it like this. Give it a route like that. Which means you give it a certain place to operate by. So it goes back and forth between that... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So it goes back and forth between that square that you've seen, and I've also encountered some more people. And the animations, at least I was really not, I don't want to say impressed, but I thought they were really nice, really well done. Rather fluent for just animated comic panels. Well, that's rather... Wow. You guys do not want to negotiate. I do not know what these two things are. Apparently we've angered them. In that case, we'll end our communications there. So, these two ships are supply ships. For some reason I can't select them both, but I would like to very much. There we go. For some reason you can't select them together with your other ships, which is good if they're orbiting planets, but in other cases not so good. What are these guys doing? These need to explore more continents, more planets, or solar systems rather. As this is a solar system and this is a planet. As you can see, while I'm making decisions, time goes by fluently. We can see that here by the production queue growing, whether I'm doing things or not. Which is it's not bad actually. I kinda like the direct feel. Oh. Blah blah blah, they want a gift of heavy freighter hull. Well, I'm not just gonna give you something. Never trust something without roots. Now we've really angered them. Well, I'm sorry, but can't get anything for free. I tried to trade you and didn't want to have any. Just one for free. Freeloading plants. Bunch of hippies, I say. Wait, delivering colonists? That ain't right. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, okay. This one is still seek en route, and I have no idea why it's doing that. Oh, there we go. My planet was just out of bounds of this circle here. Oh, this square. That should solve it. The only problem I have is that I can't seem to deselect it. So I usually do something like that. Okay, how much longer until this army is ready? I can just about make it ready in a few clicks. And as soon as these guys are over there, as you can see, they're using the warp drive. I've fitted these fighters with warp drives. The tutorial said that you'd rather not do it, but I want them out there fast because I know of some aliens. Oh, there are some here as well, apparently. There we go. These are all scouts. Since now they're in battle, I'm going to try and see if I can... Oh, no, they've come out of battle. Good. So I'll try and outrun these aliens. And try and warp out so I can go colonize more stuff. I think we're almost ready here. Yes, we are going to get more production and probably just a little more. We gotta watch out for our taxes here. We're gonna have to raise the taxes just ever so slightly. 1, 2, third group, you can probably not see that one because my stupid face is in the way, but we can make groups for fleets. As you can see here, there's a little exclamation point, which means that we've encountered battle on this solar system, and that happened here. So we're going to try and warp out. This is my fighter team. That is my oh no, that's my fighter team. Wow. Well, I definitely don't want those guys to come in sooner. I forgot to give them real engines apparently. So they can only go to warp speed. Well, they'll get there eventually. They don't need to be there immediately anyway, since they're just there for ordnance. In the meanwhile, we can still explore some more. See if we can find some suitable planets to colonize further on. They've gained on these transporters, are now steadily trying to go further on. We'll probably get to that battle in a second. Just going to try and make sure. Yep, we need to put some queue here. Gonna pause it for a second just so I can put up a queue and think of what I can do. Maybe make up some of these bears. Haven't done that yet. This one doesn't have a warehouse. We know that already. Just gonna quickly, forgot to close my browser there. Maybe make a small army here as well. 2, 4, 5. What's the other one doing? steadily building. We can... There we go. Well, bam. Alright. There we go, and the fight has started. So if you zoom in closer, you'll see that they've now begun their attack. And we've gotten one. Now we gotta make sure that we get as many as possible. Oh, I'm gonna quickly step away here because my scouts have encountered their own. Ooh, wow, that's a big planet. If we can get the aliens away from here, but there seems to be a lot of them, we would be able to colonize this area. Well, even though it's quite far away, but we could. Well, we'll just for a second go back to our other planet here. Oh, yeah, the screen sometimes freezes temporarily. There we go. Our freighter transport things have come in. They're still all fighting. Good. These guys still encountering other aliens, so I'm going to try and make them disappear. And meanwhile, I'll try and focus on this battle here a little. Maybe make some more things here first. Get started on a small army here as well. I certainly do hope 2, 3, 4, 5 that resupplying works as I think it explains. Maybe we go check that out. Pause the game for a second. Nope. We'll see, we'll see. Maybe if we can just get them to proximity or click on them, that'll work as well. Oh, we've encountered a hyperspace flux, which means that we can't go into hyperspace anymore. But we're in battle right now anyway, so that should work. We're doing quite well here in battle. It's going, I'm losing a bunch of ships, but I'm eliminating the threat as well. Let's see if these have gotten out of range. Yes, they have. Well, most of them have. Not that one, but can't win them all. Those ones are probably due for some more exploration. That's a good planet. I should colonize that one as well. Although it might be a little far away from where I am right now. There we go, let's get back to the fight. Well, it doesn't look much like a fight now, but if you go inside, you can see it's becoming quite hectic. As you can see in the bottom left corner here, this is the amount of ordnance that you have left. Normally we would get a shield power, but ours don't have shields. They're just stocked up on hit points. And this ordnance here will allow them to fire their flak turrets that we've installed earlier. Oh my. He needs to get back to formation. Unfortunately, he won't be able to swoop out since hyperspace flux is on. We've actually taken out this heavy drone without too much issue, so we'll try and get our freighters here a little closer. And we'll just kite these things for a head-on attack. Okay, the hyperspace flux is gone, and we can now maybe go help him out a little. Will they make it? Won't they make it? As you can see, I say that a lot, I'm sorry. So, this little blocky thing here represents where the ship is getting hit to the places where we've been stacking our resources onto in the shipyard, if you remember. So for instance, I think that would be a cannon that is probably out at the moment. Well, he doesn't have any ordnance left even, so we'll try and move out. Unfortunately, resupplying does not work as I have foreseen it, so you can't bring your own. You need a shipyard of sorts, or probably a station thing to resupply, which is strange. We should be able to do that in combat. But we know that now, and now we have a bunch of useless stuff, and we're still learning. But we are making progress when it comes to fighting these aliens here. And that pack should be hopefully closing in. We're going to run out of ordnance pretty soon though, and that will definitely weaken our ships. But hopefully we'll have just enough to wipe out these final 2 aliens and then take in this planet. I should probably already start a colony ship. See what my empire is doing. Since it's not building anything there, we'll get a colony ship going. This one produces a lot. It's, oh, that's my home planet. And of course it does. Well done. Boom. Oh, we're gonna run out of money. I think I may have lost 1 or 2 ships here. Well, we'll just have those waiting around there. Actually, Since they're useless and they're taking up tax money, we should find a way to scrap them. I think you can do that by right-clicking them. Orders, no. Right-click, other, refit to order scrap. There we go. Other, order scrap. I will do that with all those freight ships we've made, but we'll get into that later. For now we'll just zoom in and out of this battle. I certainly hope they learn to aim better at some point, because I think they're all going to be running out of ammo. 12, 19, yeah, they're going to have like 3 or 4 shots left, and that thing is far from killed. And we've received a new technology that will help us build even better ships. As you can see, we can now build frigates with 130 size, which is probably the amount of slots it has, which is quite large. We'll take a quick look. Not going to build something now, but as you can see... Oh man, I gotta stop saying that. This is the regular thing, regular little fighter. And this is the supersized version. They'll definitely fit a cannon or two. It'll fit these giant dudes. Bam. That'll hurt if it comes upon you. Not gonna make one yet though. Probably not in this stream. We'll just take our little fighter dudes here. Wow, he effectively kited the hell out of those guys. Well, in that case, I'm playing safe and going back to help my guys take out that heavy drone. We are running out of money. Let's just concentrate on that right now and try and launch these bears. Go back real quick, get our colony ship. Go colonize that over there. And see if we can get our bear unit here somewhere. There we go. So you can launch ground troops into the air and help them in regular combat. They can take over other ships. We'll try and do that, but I have no idea how that works, so we'll have to get into combat to make that work. Just focus on the big guy. I don't think any of them still have any ordnance left, so they'll just be... They're not even shooting anymore? No. Well, in that case, we'll have to retreat real quick and resupply. Oh, this one lost its engines. Well, then it's a goner. We gotta make sure that we don't, that we send that colony ship in. Gotta find that somewhere. Whoop. We'll make it hang out here. Too bad we ran out of ammo right before we could do something. Well, we could colonize that planet. Ah, okay. Apparently you can't complete something when you're in low funds. So we're just gonna make sure that our army of fighters here come back safe and sound. Oof, there's a rebellion. Probably because of the high taxes. Well, I don't know how to overcome that right now. Except for building more troops, which would cripple us. So we still don't know exactly how to play, but that will come with time. It is a very complex game, which is, it's not, I'm not holding that against it, it's my fault in this case. Or not starting anew and instead tacking on to a game where I already was losing. So, now I gotta stop dwindling though. Which planet is that? Oh, dang. We accidentally colonized the wrong planet by orbiting over there. Well, we botched it up, so we might as well quit here. Too bad. We were going to do some more interesting things, but that'll be for another time. So, STARDRIVE 4X with RTS elements. Pretty good. I so far like it despite not being good at it yet. As you can see, different technology types, diplomacy. It has all traits of regular 4X except it does it dynamically, which is an extra added challenge, but it also keeps the game flow elevated more than others, and it's quite good. It's on beta, out for Steam today, right now, in fact, as of an hour or so ago. There they go, they're going to kick ass again, but it's not gonna make it. I'm not certain if you'll probably have to pay pre-order or etc. in order to gain access to the beta. I'm not entirely certain. Just go check out STARDRIVE on the Steam page. It's hopefully there already. And check out the details there for what you need to do. If 4X is your thing, I highly advise picking it up and giving it a spin. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So for now, thank you again once more for watching. Hopefully many more times. Please let us know what you think as always. And until next time.